the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have ordained. What is man that you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man that you visit him? For you have made him a little lower than the angels, and you have crowned him with glory and honor. You have made him to have dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, even the beasts of the field, the birds of the air, and the fish of the sea that pass through the paths of the seas. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth. David compared the smallness of man against the backdrop of the limitless universe. Yet he understood that one who created the heavens and the earth had a purpose for man. He recognized that purpose included rulership. The author of the book of Hebrews quotes this Psalm of David, but gives a more complete answer to God's great purpose that he is working out here below. Notice it in chapter 2, beginning in verse 8. You have put all things in subjection under his feet, that is, man's feet. For in that he put all in subjection under him, he left nothing that is not put under him. If it is God's plan to put all things, the entire universe, under man's control, why are we confined to this planet and to making excursions to the moon and back? And that with great difficulty and hazard. Think. Everything man does ends in war and fighting. We cannot get along with our neighbors, whether individually or as nations. Mankind's whole history is a chronicle of war. The desire to dominate and rule others brings out the worst in man. And if we were truly able to travel to the stars, we would bring the same attitude we find on Earth with us. It truly would be Star Wars. So what is God working out here below? Continuing in Hebrews, the 2nd chapter, beginning in verse 10, we read, For it was fitting for him, for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, and bringing many sons to glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. For both he, that means Christ, who sanctifies, and those who are being sanctified, in other words, those who are Christ's, are all of one, for which reason he is not ashamed to call them brethren. Yes, we have the potential of being brothers and sisters of Christ in a very real sense. Paul tells us in Romans 8, For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are sons of God. For you did not receive the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you received the spirit of adoption, more properly translated, sonship, by whom we cry out, Abba, Father, or Daddy, Father. The Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God, and if children, then heirs. Heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. My friends, do you grasp what he is saying? Look it up. Read it for yourself. He's talking here about a father-son relationship. We are to be the very children of God. That is why we call him Daddy, Father. And we are to be brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ, heirs with him of the entire universe. Notice again what we are told in 2 Corinthians. I will be a father to you, and you shall be my sons and daughters, says the Lord Almighty. This helps us to understand the importance of family. God has given us the institution of family to teach us about a great family that he is creating. That is why it's so important to learn what true success is, to learn why you are here. If you would like to learn more about this subject, go to our website listed on the screen, where you can read or download our free booklet titled Your Ultimate Destiny. This easy-to-read booklet explains what ultimate success is. So check us out. I look forward to seeing you again next week, same time, same station. See you then.
If you would like to discover more about how today's topic impacts your life, Then take the time to examine the free literature offered on this program at tomorrowsworldhk.com. Find real answers to life's most puzzling and challenging questions at tomorrowsworldhk.com. At our website, you'll find valuable articles revealing God's principles for living an abundant and happy life, while providing rare insight into current and future events. So don't delay. Visit us now at tomorrowsworldhk.com. The preceding program is produced by the Living Church of God.
You're watching TVB Pearl. Up shortly.